Welcome everybody. Today we're going to take you through a 30-minute workout using only a ball. We're going to use medicine balls, but if you don't have a medicine ball, look around your house for a basketball or a soccer ball, a dodgeball, something bigger than a baseball. Baseball would be too small for this workout. So look what you have. Do we want to make sure that you challenge yourself, push as hard as you can, and try to keep up or even beat us?
Let's jump right into it.
Time to get started. Let's start with a warm-up. We're going to begin with a squat and a kick. So squat, front kick. The reason we are kicking out forward is to warm up our hamstrings. Our squats, we really want to focus on sitting back into those heels, rotating those hips outwards, meaning kind of spread that floor apart, keeping those knees out. Warming up our body. Just do multiple ranges of motion. Good, down and up. Let's do 6 more. Squat, reach that leg nice and high, keeping it straight. This is 2. Good, squat and reach. And 4, 2 more. 5, last one, 6. Next one, we're gonna lunge. We're gonna reverse lunge. With your left leg, I want you to side bend to the right. Nice big stretch through your lats. Then you step your feet together, lunge back with your right leg, side bend to the left. Good, we're loosening up our hip flexors, our lats in our side bend. Nice big stretch. If you feel a little wobbly, you can let your knee rest and extend. You'll feel more stable and probably get a better stretch. Good, let's go 6 more. Lunge and reach. Good. 3. Nice job. Almost there. We'll go 2 more after this. Lunge. Reach it. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do inchworms. We're gonna hinge at our hips, stretch your hamstrings. Hands reach the ground, walk forward. Now we're gonna send our hips down to the ground, shine your chest up. Look up towards the sky. Press your hips back up high into your downward dog. Walk your hands in, trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. And back out. Gonna do 5 of those. Shine your chest, shoulders away from your ears. Press those heels into the ground as you walk those legs in. Good, do 3 more. Nice, focused, controlled movements. Good. Walk it in. 2 more. Shine those hips down, shine your chest up. Press, stabilize your shoulders. Last one, I want you to stay in your plank position after those hips come down to the ground. Hips down to the ground. Good, hold your plank position for me. And then let's lower our body down to the ground. Place your hands under your chin. Bend your left knee to 90, kick it up towards the sky, and then rotate your body over towards your right elbow, twist. Good, back to center. Other leg, same thing. Really press that elbow into the ground to get a stretch through your chest and your shoulder, as well as your hips. Try not to arch your low back as you rotate. Tuck those ribs down, back and forth. Good, up and over. Let's do 2 more. 1, good, nice big stretch. Press those elbows into the ground. And last one, and 2. Good, all right, let's stand on up. Let's get started with our workout. Okay, let's get moving, guys. Grab that ball. I'm gonna show you 4 exercises. We're gonna do each exercise for 50 seconds with a 10-second rest. First exercise is a squat and a pull, so grab your ball. You wanna squat low with the ball straight between your legs. As you press through your heel, drive up, pull that ball all the way overhead with straight arms. So squat, pull overhead. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to do a push to a burpee. So push up, get into a plank position on the ball. Nice controlled push-ups, elbows slightly out to the side of you. Then you're going to jump your feet wide. Keep your feet planted, don't stand up. Jump right back out. So a push-up, jump into your half burpee. That's exercise 2. Exercise 3, we're going to pick this ball back up. We're going to make a figure 8 with our arms. We're just going to draw a sideways 8 with our arms. That's an exercise number 2. Exercise number 4. So you're going to do a chop. Put the weight on the outside of your knee. Swoop it high like you're chopping high. Come right back down. 25 seconds on one side. We'll go 25 seconds on the other side. 4 exercises, 50 seconds with a 10-second rest. Let's get started. I'm going to start my timer. Starting with your
squat and pull.
Squat and pull. So nice feet rotated outwards, pull overhead. Squat, reach overhead. Good. In this position, focus on your quads, your glutes. Don't let those knees cave in. Overhead, we're pulling overhead, working our lats. You will feel this in your shoulders too.
Keep your shoulders down, out of your ears.
Yes. Good pointer. Good. Make sure that you're always showing your shirt. We don't want to round forward. When we come bring that ball down, squat your butt straight down. We're not doing a hinge pattern like a deadlift. We're really actually just squatting and reaching. 10 more seconds. Good. Reach. Nice, you're gonna feel this in your biceps, at least I am. All right, put that ball down. We're gonna do a push-up to a half burpee. Okay, so you're gonna get to your plank position on the ball. If you need to start on your knees, you can start on your knees too for your push-up. So push up, jump wide, back foot is flat when you jump wide in that position. Make sure you're not rounded, okay? Push up, go at a good pace that you can have perfect push-ups. Brad's rocking it out. I'm slowing it down a little bit because these push-ups are a little bit of a challenge for me. If you need to come to your knees, you want to go a little bit faster in it to get your heart rate a little bit higher because the push-up is a little bit slow for you. You can do that. I'm going to stay in my plank position, focus on my push-up. Good. Big chest when you come down to the ball. Don't round those shoulders forward. Good, you guys. 8 seconds. Almost there. Push it, push it. I know you can go faster than that. Nice. Woo. Good work. Let's pick that ball up. We're gonna do some figure eights. We have a bit of a weighted ball, so this is a bit of a challenge. If you don't have a weighted ball, that's perfect too. Really try to focus on keeping your hips square. So when I'm moving, my hips aren't dancing around. I'm really keeping them square and my arms are only moving. So you really feel this in your core as well.
Arms as straight as you can.
Yep, engage your core. I want you to squeeze your tush. It's gonna help keep your hips square. Good. We're over halfway through this figure eight.
A lot tougher than it looks.
Nice and controlled. Whew. My arms are burning.
Especially after those push-ups.
10 more seconds. Make eights with that ball. Straighten those arms. 2, 1. Yeah, set that ball down for a second. I'm opening up those arms. We're doing chops. So you're gonna grab the ball, put it on the outside of one knee. We're gonna power through my right toe and I'm gonna twist up high. The weight comes down on the outside of my foot as I sit into that heel. Swoop. Good, we're doing 25 seconds on one side, 25 seconds on the other side. Swoop it. Good, you guys. Let's go. 5 more on this side. Sit into that heel, turn that torso. Try not to arch your back when you turn your torso. Good, switch sides. Okay, sit into your heel and then we're gonna power through, twisting through my toe, working my core, my shoulders, my glutes, because I'm sitting into my heel as that weight comes on the outside of my knee. Good, 4, 2, 1. Yes, put that ball down or hold it. I'm just putting it down. Check out those arms. Squat and pull. 1 more round of each. 4 more minutes of work. Get ready, even, go. Overhead. Second round, your arms are gonna be burning. Sit into those heels. Focus on your squat pattern. Driving through your heels as you stand. Pushing the floor apart as you stand. And when you reach, try not to let your back arch to reach overhead. I don't want to see any arching hips forward. Make sure you're straight and tall as that ball reaches overhead. Good, 20 seconds. Nice work, you guys. Big chest. Don't let those shoulders round forward. Nice work. 8 seconds. In 4. Focus, focus. Rock it out faster or perfect form. Nice job. Set that ball on the ground. We're getting to our plank position. Push-ups to a half burpee. Right, push up. When you do your half burpee, make sure your feet are wide, your heels into the ground. Don't let those knees come in either. Push that floor apart. Perfect push up. Make sure you're pulling your elbows to your side. We're not just letting our chest drop in. Good. Breathe. You want to rock it out faster because you are strong and powerful. Do that. I'm doing my best in my push-up. Brad is too. Keeping good form. 15 seconds. You've got this. Tuck those elbows close to your side. Don't let them flare out. You've got it. Give me a couple more.
Whew.
Nice. Okay, figure eights are next. Really focus on keeping this stable. We're not dancing through making 8 with our hips. We're making an 8 with our arms. Let's go. Swoop it. Toes pointed forward. Hips stay square. They're forward. We're not moving around. We get to do that next. We're staying square.
Core tight. Squeeze those glutes.
Move those arms. Woo, this gets those arms.
Yeah.
Let's go. Don't turn that torso. Stay square. We've got this, Brad. Shoulders away from your ears. Tuck them down. Big chest. Keep going. You have 10 more seconds. We can do this. My arms are burning. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right.
Whew.
Feeling that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing our chops, 25 seconds each side. Really focus on sitting into this leg when you have the ball on the outside of your leg. So sit, turn your toe, pivot on your toe, turn those hips. Like we're throwing something over our shoulder. Good. Last minute of this round. Sit and twist, sit and twist. Let's go, 5 more seconds. Good. All right, let's go to the other side. Sit into your other heel, twist. Make sure you're not rounding forward too much when you get into that seated position. Pivot on your toe. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Twist. Good. 5. Give me 2 more. Last one. Yeah, set that ball down. Grab a drink of water if you want. We're gonna start another circuit. That was a great first round. Let's jump into round 2. We're gonna focus a little bit more on our lower body, same patterning of 50 seconds on with a 10-second rest, 2 times through. We're gonna pick up our ball, we're gonna do a reverse lunge. As you reverse lunge, you're gonna stay in that bottom position and rotate over the knee that's forward, come back to center, and then switch legs. So reverse lunging to a twist. If you wanna make it more difficult, you can have your arms out straight when you do this movement, if your arms aren't too tired or you have a light ball, or you can do the same thing with your arms overhead and a twist. Those are your options. Exercise number 2 is we're just gonna hug that ball nice and tight. We're gonna do 1 squat to 1 squat jump. 1 squat to 1 squat jump, 50 seconds. Exercise number 3, we're gonna still hold this ball in nice and tight. We're gonna do a lateral lunge. We're gonna come back to center. We're gonna reverse lunge, and we're gonna jump switch it. Lateral lunge, back to center, reverse lunge to a jump switch. Final movement, we'll come down to the ground. We're gonna do a static hold with your glute bridge. We're gonna hold this, drive your heels into the ground, and you're just gonna throw the ball up, chest press, up and down, nice and controlled, engaging your glutes the whole time. Don't let those hips come down. Those are our 4 exercises.
Whew. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Starting with our reverse lunges.
Remember, we're 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off.
Yep. Okay, hold it out to the side, kind of push it together. Reverse lunge with your right leg, twist to your left. You're always twisting over that knee that's forward.
A little bit of balance.
Yep. Really focusing on stability and control in this movement. When you twist, it really forces that knee to want to deviate in, which makes you get a little bit off balance. So you have to stay focused on your foot placement, engaging your glutes, twisting through your torso. If you have a light ball or you're strong and you have a medicine ball and you want to hold those arms out straight, you can do that too. Or if you want to hold them overhead and twist it, you can do that as well. Definitely more of a challenge in that upper body and stability. Good. 3 more seconds.
Try not to get that back knee touched. Yep.
All right, hug it. Hug it nice and tight. 1 squat to 1 squat jump. 50 seconds. Squat, and then you're gonna jump it. Sit into there, so there's a squat. Land right into your squat when you jump. Good, and then stand. Then jump it, and then stand. Good. Find your rhythm. Make sure when you jump and when you stand, you're always pushing that floor apart. Kind of like you're trying to, there's an earthquake line coming right between it, and you're pushing it apart. Good, squat to a squat jump. Keep those knees lined up properly so we're not putting too much pressure on our knees. We're really working on our hips and our glutes as we push that floor apart. Good, 10 more seconds. You got it. 5, come on, give me another 1, 2, 1. All right. We're doing our lateral lunge to reverse lunge to switch. So we still get to hold this ball. Give it a nice big bear hug. It's your friend for this round. Okay, so we're gonna lateral lunge, keep that toe forward, back to center, reverse lunge it with that same leg and then jump switch it. Lateral lunge, don't put this foot down until it comes behind you, jump switch. Good, we are focused a little bit more on cardio through this round, but also your quads, your inner thighs in that lateral lunge. Make sure that heel stays focused by planting it into the ground.
Oops.
It's okay, let's go. Whew. Jump switch it. That jump switch just allows us to change the legs so you can change directions. Good. 12 seconds. We get a little wobbly sometimes, so you really focus on control. 5. Last one. Good. Okay, get down into your glute bridge position for me. So you're gonna drive your hips up, keeping your ribs tucked down, heels are pressed into the ground. We're gonna stay here, make sure, and throw the ball up into the air. Don't let those knees cave in. We're, again, trying to push the floor apart slightly to really turn on your bum. Power that ball up as high as you can. Back down. If you feel control and you just wanna go up and down nice and quick by throwing it straight up, straight down, that works. Or catch it and push as hard as you can and catch it, good. But also focus on your glutes. Glutes and chest. As you press that ball up, you're working your chest. You're throwing it as hard as you can by pushing, kind of like an explosive push-up. Let's go. Keep doing it. You have 5 seconds. Push. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Good. All right. Back to exercise 1, your lunge and twist. If you weren't very challenged on that first round in the lunge and twist, I encourage you to have your arms straight. Twist it with straight arms, or arm overhead, swoop it to the side, straight up overhead. Whatever you want to challenge yourself, especially if you don't really have a weighted ball and you feel very much in control in this twist, please challenge yourself and take on the other movements with the straight arm or the overhead. We're over halfway. Keep that knee really stable by keeping your front heel planted in the ground. Good. Almost there, you have 10 more seconds. Twist it in 5. Last one. Good. All right, we're doing our squat to squat jumps. Give that big ball a hug, like it's your best bud. And hold on to it like this for the next 2 minutes. So squat, squat, jump, and jump. Power nice and high to a soft landing. If you're not very fatigued, you're welcome to just rock it out with your squat jumps, down and up. Or do alternating squat to a squat jump. Good.
These are tough.
If you have the energy, I want you to squat jump the whole time, but also power high. Good. We're working on explosiveness, proper squat form, using our glutes, using our quads. Good. Keeping your core solid so you're not dumping forward in that squat. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Yes. Keep that ball next to you. It's your friend. Lateral lunge to reverse lunge to a jump switch. All right, let's go. Lateral lunge. Keep that heel in the ground, toe forward to center. Reverse lunge switch. Don't put that foot down until you get to that reverse lunge. Try to be stable from your lateral lunge here to here, then your reverse lunge. Good. Let's go. 30 seconds right now.
Ooh.
We've got this.
This one I'm getting sloppy. It's tough.
Slow it down. We have a saying, we don't do sloppy up in here. We always make sure we look strict in our form, because that's what matters more. If you do it incorrectly, you'll end up with some aches and pains over the long term, especially if you do it incorrectly on a consistent basis. Yes. All right, last 50 seconds of this round of exercises. All right, let's go. Drive those heels up. Drive those hips up with your heels, then power that ball up. You can do nice quick movements, push, explosive power, up and down, or you can do a little bit more strength, see how high you can throw the ball to a catch. Good. Aim for one position every time you throw it. Again, hips up, full extension. Good. Nice job, you guys. Squeeze the tush, ribs are tucked down. We're not arching our back to keep our hips up. We're really just engaging your bum. Let's go. Keep powering it up. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. They're kind of tucked down your back into the floor. That's it, almost there. Good. Yes. That was a nice, great round. Grab a drink of water if you need. Wipe your sweat off. We're going to finish up with one more circuit of exercises. That was an awesome second round. Our final round of exercises are going to be focused more on our core. Same pattern of 50 seconds of work to a 10-second rest, 2 times of each exercise. We're going to start in a plank position behind the ball. Into a plank position, keep your feet about at least hip width distance apart, and we're just going to reach up and tap the top of the ball, come right back down and tap. The focus is to not let those hips, we're not moving our hips, okay? That defeats the purpose of resisting the rotation of your hips and keeping your core strong. Exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is we're going to do a sit up to a ball pass. So your knees are going to start at 90 degrees here. I'm going to sit up with my ball. I'm going to put it on my shins, and I'm going to come right back down. I'm going to sit up. I'm going to grab my ball, come right back down, okay? Sit up, put the ball on your legs, and back down. Exercise 2. Exercise 3, we're going back to a plank position on the ball this time. We're going to do outside climbers. So my right knee is coming out and around to my right elbow. Center, left knee out and around to left elbow. Final exercise are our twists and reaches. We're going to sit back into our boat pose, tucking your pelvis under. We're going to grab our ball. We're going to reach up high to the side, come right back down, keeping those knees and feet together. 25 seconds on one side, 25 seconds, rotate and reach on the other side. Got it? Whew. Let's do it. Get down, get behind your ball. We're going to start in our plank position to a plank with a forward tap. In 5. So the wider your feet are, the more stable your hips will be. Gives you more of a firm plantation with those feet. If you want to make it harder, put those feet together. Squeeze your quads, reach and tap. Make it slow and controlled. Reach your arm up and tap. We're resisting the rotation. This is an anti-rotation and an anti-extension. We want to not let our back extend or sink down. And then good shoulder stability as you go into that one-arm plank. 18 seconds. Nice and controlled. If you need to be more stable, widen those legs. It'll give you a more solid base of support, or keep them nice and narrow. Tuck that pelvis, squeeze the quads. All right. Sit up with a ball pass. If you want to even start with the ball on your shins, you can, just so you kind of know what that feels like before you get started. So my ball is on my shin. I'm going to sit up. I'm going to grab my ball. I'm going to lay it back down. I'm going to sit up, put the ball on my shins. Nice and controlled back down. This is not easy. Ball back. If you want to reach it overhead, you can reach it overhead too. All about control. And back down.
Whoop.
The ball might roll off, which is okay. As you lower your back down to the ground or your shoulders, try not to let your back arch. Keep it flat, flush against the ground. 15 seconds. Notice I'm not going fast in this movement because I want to make sure I'm controlled as I come. Put the ball up, and as I'm back down. If you feel more in control, you can go faster, but don't use momentum. This is not about momentum, this is about control. Through your torso. Good work. Back into your plank position, please. So we're gonna go plank on the ball. If your ball is really wobbly or you have a really firm one and it's hard to stay stable on there, you can go into a normal plank position on the ground and elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Good, think about crunching outside those obliques, back to center, crunch and hold. Kind of like that plank tap, but now we're using our legs, staying stable with a one leg plank, hold and back. You control your movement.
Whew, my core is smoked. It's good.
This is great, guys. Almost there.
We worked our core throughout every exercise in today's workout, so this is great.
Yep.
Finish strong.
Breathe. Make sure your shoulders stack over elbows, over wrists. The ball is not in front of you. You're not looking in front of you. You're looking straight between your thumbs. Yes. All right, last one of this first round of 4. Then we'll do it all one more time. So sit back, tuck that pelvis under, big chest, press your knees together. We're gonna reach to one side, come back down, tap the ball to the ground, and reach. If you're more advanced, you can take your feet off the ground, but I don't want you to be moving your knees. So often I see people, they're twisting their knees. That defeats the purpose of being stable through your torso. Good, one more. Switch sides. Good. Think about pushing those knees together. It's gonna activate your inner thighs as well. Thighs up into your core. Twist, big chest. Let's go, you guys. 10 more seconds. Reach, tuck that pelvis under. And 3. Nice, you guys. Woo, we're smoked, but we have 4 more minutes of work. Plank position behind the ball. We're gonna tap the ball. Stay stable. If you start to get fatigued in this movement, I want you to put your knees down for just a second, or you feel it in your low back. Then come back up and do like 3 to 5 taps, and then put your knees down again. Make sure that your shoulders are always over elbows, always over wrists. Good, move this hands in a little bit more, Brad. There you go, yeah. As soon as it drifts in front of you, so if your hands start coming in front, so you're at an angle, you're gonna put a little bit too much pressure on the front of your shoulder. You wanna make sure that it's a very vertical to the ground, a straight line. Good, you guys. Come on, squeeze the quads. You have 10 more seconds. Good. Nice work. Beautiful. All right, that sit up and ball pass. If that ball pass feels a little bit of a challenge, you don't have to keep your feet on the ground. You can just sit up, reach it, come right back down. When you sit up though, I wanna make sure we're not rounding our shoulders. See how I'm rounding like so? I want you to make sure that you lead with your chest the entire time. Put it on your ball on your shin. Right back down. Notice my chest is nice and big. And back down. And hold. This holding position is really difficult. You have to stay strong. 20 seconds.
This one's tough for me. I feel like I just had a baby.
Good, you
but I didn't, she did, and look at her rocking it.
Let's do it, you guys.
5 weeks ago. Crushing it.
It all just takes time to focus on what you're doing to build your strength. Last one.
Woo!
Yes, back to your plank position on the ball this time.
Whew.
Stay focused. This is not speed work. This is not a cardio focused core. This is just strength core. Back to center, good. It's just like the plank on the ground where your shoulders are over elbows, over wrists. I want you to look straight between your thumbs. Whew. Don't look down at your feet. Don't look up at the camera. Unless you have to see for form, of course. Focus on your form. Crunch. Ooh. Breathe, tuck that pelvis under. If you need to just hold plank and then add one. You have 10 more seconds.
So good.
You can do it. One more exercise after this. Last one, yes. Ooh. Final 50 seconds. Final 50. Rotate and reach to one direction for 25, and then we'll switch. Reach and rotate. Reach and rotate. Good, tuck that pelvis under, big chest. Stay focused. You can move fast if you want, but I wanna make sure that your knees aren't moving from side to side. You're just moving through your torso. 5 more seconds on this side. All right, other one. Last 25 seconds. Power through. Good. Almost, come on. Don't let those knees move. If you're not challenged enough, please take those feet off the ground. Almost there. Big chest. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job, you guys. Woo.
Woo, great workout today. Thank you for joining us. Glad we could do that all together. Let us know what you think. We love hearing your comments. We love hearing the feedback. We're excited to be bringing these to you. Like, subscribe, and then also hit that notification button so you can get notified when our next workout is getting posted. But we're excited to keep bringing these to you. Stay tuned until next time.
Thanks, guys.